lot of places to cast off that bank, and it's fairly deep. What's up, guys? Y'all know who it is, Eric with Mountain Movers. Wanted to give a garden update for our 2019 vegetable garden. I say vegetable garden, not just vegetables, but sorry about this screen, guys. I got my new phone in a case, and it's got a screen protector on it, which is great, except for it covers the forward-facing camera. So anyway, I'm just now finding that out. I'm gonna have to adjust that, but once I go to the other side, you won't notice. Okay, there we go. So we had a couple deaths in the family last night, at least in the plant family. Well, maybe not deaths, but definitely sicknesses. This is the grape. I guess it got cold, colder than what I expected last night without my knowledge. All this stuff was out here soaking up the sun, but as you see, it's kind of tight in there. We're supposed to have about 28 degrees tonight. Now, I was not taking no more chances after that grape. Man, I hope it comes back. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, if it'll come back or not, because I'm not going to waste the pot space. I'll put something else in there if it's not going to come back. Hopefully, it'll be okay. Give y'all a better look at it. I'm guessing that's just freezer burn, more or less. A lot of my tomatoes also died, even in the greenhouse. Was surprised the crap out of me. I didn't think it got that cold last night. The weather must have been incorrect. Told me one thing as far as the temperature. It said it was going to get right at 32, so I figured, hey, the greenhouse should be okay. Wrong. Now all these are outside. That's the Nanking cherry. No, wait. That is the goji berry, I think. That's the Nanking cherry. That's a raspberry. The blueberries, which are probably a little tougher than most. Blackberry back there, both of those. That's one. That's a triple crown. And then that one's a baby cake. So I think that's the bush variety from Bushel and Berry or whatever. This is the blueberry from Bushel and Berry. That is actually a trumpet vine or hummingbird vine. Another blueberry. And this is the goji berry, y'all remember from the video that I did on planting those. So I had to plant some more tomatoes because I had several of them die. Some of them did, some of them didn't, but about half of them at least died, which stinks, man. But most of my Sweet 100s, which is one of my favorite varieties to grow, at least that I found so far, made it. And then a couple of my jelly beans made it. It affected most of the cherry tomatoes with the exclusion of the super sweet 100. So all the flowers made it fine. My peach tree up there on the porch did fine. All my plants that I planted in the garden, for the most part, are fine. So I've got all my salad greens did good. Of course, the spinach is fine. Broccoli's fine. Kale is fine. And then what else do I have over here? Broccoli, kale, oh, the peas. All of those did fine. So hopefully, I'm not even going to cover them. We'll just see what happens. 28 degrees, I wouldn't think would be too hard, but just hopefully I'm not wrong. We'll find out. So anyway, you guys never even saw none of this. So I covered my garden, mulched it with some pine straw. Last time you saw this thing, it was done a lot to it since then. So this is my tomato trellis. You'll see a video on that, my free tomato trellis. I plan on having 12 or more tomatoes and I didn't want to spend $3 to $5 to $7 a piece for those tomato trellises that are only a few foot high. This one should allow those tomatoes to grow fully as big as they want with this trellis system. So that's at least 10 foot tall, this trellis is. So it's a good 2 or 3 feet taller than I am, if not 4. So the peas over here, they're doing better than anything as far as growth. Man, they're getting huge. So I actually started these indoors and transplanted them, and then the ones that I planted directly are coming up. They're looking good. So everything's golden there. This is where I'm going to have some flowers, little cut flowers. That way when you're coming up my driveway, hopefully the first thing you'll see is these cut flowers in the cut flower bed. There's my driveway. Not that anybody comes up it. I live past a cow pasture, so there's very few people that come here. But other than that, everything did fine. My son is upset because he wanted me to fill up his water gun. What are you doing? Did you get into Mama's makeup?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I see evidence. Alright. Well, guys, thank you guys for following along. I'll have another update video whenever I get everything planted in place. Come here, Batman. Say hello. Batman says what's up. He hopes all you guys are having a good day. That's where my corn will be. I'm thinking corn, I don't know. I'm still up in the air on whether or not I'm even going to do corn this year. Sweet corn, anyway. Or maybe I'll split it up. Maybe I'll do half sweet corn, and then the other half will be like my watermelons or squash. Because those squash and watermelon, to my knowledge, get pretty darn big. So I don't know if I got enough room over here with my spacing to do the squash and watermelon. So this will either be corn and squash, or squash and watermelon and no corn. I might just make a whole nother freaking bed for corn. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not that. I do love corn, but I'd much rather have watermelons as opposed to corn. And I just don't know if these are spaced well enough. I think I got about 24 inches, maybe a little more than 24 inches, maybe 30 inches of spacing in between each row. And then here again, same deal. I don't know if that's enough for watermelon. Maybe I'll do squash and watermelon back here, except for I have my tomatoes going upwards here, blocking the sun from that. So that's why I did the peas there, because hopefully the peas will outgrow the watermelon. I mean the watermelon. Well, hopefully the peas will outgrow the tomato. So I won't have to worry about them competing for light or whatever. Man, it's getting chilly out here. It's a bummer. I was hoping we were past the cold snap, but that's all right. I've learned, especially this season, that having a garden and doing gardening is a series of ups and downs. All right, guys, so like I was saying, I had a lot of plants that didn't make it through the very light freeze, even in the greenhouse. Everything up here on the porch, new rose bush. Going to try it out in a pot. Who knows? May work, may not. I think I got this on sale for like $3, so if it doesn't make it, that's all right. The fig didn't have a lot of green on it anyway, so I can't tell if it really affected it. There's a little more. Can't tell how much it affected that. This crepe myrtle. Man, these are awesome. These are just beautiful crepe myrtles. This is the black diamond variety. I'm going to try to do something bonsai-like with it. Try to keep it small. But the lemons, that's what I was trying to get at. But the lemons and this pineapple did fine. My peach buds looking beautiful as ever. And big old lemon here. I did lose one lemon, but that was to my fault. Doing some improper trimming. It was growing so weird. It was hard to tell the main trunk from the secondary trunk when it was so small. So I cut apparently the wrong one, but maybe it was just weak to begin with. But all this stuff did fine. So just wish me luck, guys. Hopefully we'll make it through the night. Got some things from the DG to add to my flower bed cut garden that I'm gonna have over there. And I'll be doing that hopefully after the freeze, and then fingers crossed, hopefully this is the last freeze of the last week that we'll have to worry about. We're at about the 16th 17th of March today, so hopefully we don't have maybe 2 more weeks to get through, and I will be out here putting in all of our annual vegetables, and we'll be cooking with gas then. So thank you guys for following along with, try to keep things interesting. Been doing a lot of this and that here lately, so anyway, thank you guys for following along with us. This is Eric here with Mountain Movers, and we will see you next time.